My name is Ethan Etringer,
My name is Oliver Hudson,
and we will be performing a contemporary scene from
The Lifespan of a Fact.
Thank you.
Coyote fail.
What?
The local wildlife has failed to feast on your bones.
You were saying I was some type of coyote.
That too.
Emily's not here yet.
She'll be here soon.
I can wait outside if you want.
Come on in.
Look, I didn't mean to cause trouble.
You are trouble. Do you want coffee?
So like espresso.
It's like Maxwell House.
Great, it's fine. I love Maxwell House.
No one likes Maxwell House. They buy it to save money. What is all that?
My notes. I read that you teach.
Well, you read correctly.
Where?
UNLV.
Huh. I would have thought of somewhere more prestigious.
Oh, well, my mom needed me here.
Right. Of course. And you teach writing.
Yes?
Creative writing.
Drink your coffee.
This is good.
You take milk?
Well. Yes.
We don't have milk. Fire away.
Might as well use the time.
Fire away.
Okay. You know the second sentence?
I know the second sentence. Please just say what you want to say.
4 people died from a heart attack that day. But the coroner recorded only 2 heart attacks that day. That's your source. So it's wrong right off the bat. And in hospitals around the city, there were also 5 cardiorespiratory attacks and a myocardial infarction. So there were 8.
I like 4.
You like 4? I keep hearing this. What is so great about 4?
Listen. On that day when Levi Presley died, 5 others died from 2 types of cancer, 3 because of heart attacks, 4 because of strokes. It was a night of 2 suicides by gunshots as well as a suicide from hanging. I like the effect of those numbers counting down.
But it's wrong.
I need the countdown.
At the expense of credibility?
This is credible.
Yeah, not to the people who know the difference between 4 and 8.
It ties into the other important countdown in the essay. Those seconds ticking by when Levi falls. 9, 8, 7, 6,
Yes,
5,
yes.
4.
Got it.
You want 8. I want 4. It's gonna be 4.
I'll make a note to Emily. Let her decide. Next problem. That final death. A suicide from hanging?
What's the problem?
It was not by hanging. It was a girl named Lorenza Ortiz, and she jumped off a building too.
I want Levi's death to be the only one from falling that day.
You want? Okay. Look, I don't want to trivialize your
All
work,
you've done is trivialize. Next.
You say Levi jumped from the Stratosphere Tower, the Tower of the Stratosphere Tower Hotel at 6:01 and 43 seconds and hit the ground at 6:01 and 52 seconds. But the coroner says 6:01 and 51 seconds.
Okay.
So you say he fell for 9 seconds, but he only fell for 8.
And?
So let's change
Not
it.
a chance.
But it's in the coroner's report you provided. It's a little error. Why can't you address the error?
It's not an error.
So it's on purpose.
I wasn't the only one who thought he'd fall for 9 seconds. I got that information from his parents.
But it's wrong.
I need him to fall for 9 seconds.
You need. You want.
I left everyone's perception in there. I talked about those 9 seconds with his Taekwondo coach. There is an entire section to this essay about the mythical and religious significations of the number 9.
Okay, you know what?
It's integral.
Forget it. Just going to make another note.
Knock yourself out. Listen. This essay needs to have my rhythm of my experience. That's the only way it will work.
Next. An accident caused a traffic jam at the north end of the strip.
What's wrong with that? It was a bad accident.
No mention of this accident in the local papers or blogs. Do you have a source?
There was a woman at the Aztec Inn who said she saw Levi
Woman.
fall.
What woman?
I wrote down homeless lady.
Well, did you get the notes from that interview? Did you get her name? Or?
I wrote down homeless lady, and she was the one who told me about the traffic jam. This was not a formal interview.
See, that's a problem.
That's your problem, not mine.
It violates about 10 different rules of journalistic integrity, John.
About 10, Jiim? Oh, whatever happened to accuracy? What happened to finding the effect that you wanted to achieve? What else?
Epistemological problem. You say that there were 5 dozen cars and over 100 tourists there.
Epistemological problems?
Yes, do you know what that means?
I have degrees in Latin and Greek. I know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Oh, I know what it means.
And what do you mean by it?
Here's what I mean. You claim it's a traffic jam. And you claim that there were 5 dozen cars and over 100 people there. How can you know this? To say nothing of your claim that this was in fact a jam, because let's be honest, this was no jam. But let's assume that this was a jam, because you say it's a jam. You say it's a jam, so I think it's a jam. Right here, where Baltimore Avenue comes in from the west and dead ends at Las Vegas Boulevard. You said so, plus I confirmed it on the map. And yes, Las Vegas Boulevard has 6 lanes and Baltimore has 4. How did I know this? I did the math. 60 cars divided by 10 lanes on each side means 3 cars in each lane. Maybe 4 if we stretch it. Go ahead, stretch it. But again, I'm going to bend over backwards and entrust my entire worldview to the deep poetic truth that you're in contact with, that somehow 2 cars in front of me constitutes a jam. Even assuming that all single occupancy vehicles have no cab passengers, no spouses, no children, no passengers of any kind, and all of them are driving some kind of Cadillac super vehicle, that is no jam, my friend. No honking, no idling. So, knowing everything that we now know of modern civil engineering and traffic patterns, how on earth can you claim that this is any kind of jam?
Woman at the Aztec Inn told me about the traffic jam.
Thank you! Thank you so much for that impeccable source of
When did you
serious-
draw this chart?
Now those dozens of people you say were honking and idling at the base of the Stratosphere Tower, what do you mean at the base?
What do I mean at the base?
That intersection.
What do I mean at the base?
That intersection is 50 feet away from the base.
What do
You
I
say
mean
near
at the base?
Howard! You know, why don't you step outside?
This is my house. And I'm going to go outside because I choose to go outside.